So what's up guys, this is Sharan Sekia. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are in Hanoi in Vietnam. I'm currently at the old quarter of Hanoi and there's so much of chaos and commotion, and before I could tell you all what I'm actually here for, let's quickly grab some food to eat. I'm very hungry. Alright guys, my lunch has just arrived. So this is some sort of a pancake that's made out of beef. So it comes with the pancake, put the stuffing inside, and you have fish sauce here, and you have some vegetables and some rice paper. So this needs to be converted into a wrap. You know, the rice paper, the rice sheet is used to put in rolled vegetables and the pancake, and then it has to be dipped into the fish sauce, and then it has to be eaten. Alright, so here it goes, my first meal in Hanoi. Let's grab some vegetables first. So here goes my first meal in Vietnam. It's like I'm eating a thin sheet of paper, but the crispiness of the pancake is like really nice, and I like the filling inside. So I'm back at the Russell Market Square. That's not what you actually call it. It's called the Hangda. So that's a big complex. I think it's a shopping complex, and this is more like a junction, like a circle. So you have streets that go this way, that way, and on the other side, and the streets split across multiple ends of the road. Look at this granny. She looks so cute with the hat. You find plenty of people who ride or drive the grab taxis, the motorcycle taxi, or the car taxis. It's more like Rapido and everything else. But fortunately, people here don't have a problem because there are no auto rickshaws here. So there are no auto rickshaw drivers trying to pick a fight with the motorcycle taxi riders. The reason why I'm in Hanoi is because I'm going to be taking part in an amazing experience in riding across the Ha Giang Loop. The Ha Giang Loop is basically the northernmost part of Vietnam. So Hanoi is probably the biggest city in the northern part of Vietnam. So the Ha Giang is a province that is situated most probably on the northwestern part of Vietnam. So that goes along the borders of China and multiple other places. So it's more like a circuit. You go across multiple villages and towns and provinces. I need to watch my step here because vehicles everywhere. So I'm doing this ride with Venus Motorcycle Tours that's based in Chennai. And they've organized this amazing ride. So I'm like the first one to get to Hanoi in Vietnam, and so I'm here about 2 days early, so I can just stroll around and walk through streets like this at the back alleys of Hanoi and the old quarter. And I thought I would just get the essence and try and acclimatize as much as I can. So let's walk around and see what we can find. So I'm currently in the old quarter of Vietnam, and if y'all can see all around me, it's buildings over buildings, and it's got an amazing vibe and ambiance to it. So it's got a lot of the French influence. It's a nice Maserati. You'll get to see this in India every day. Absolutely not. There are two things you need to keep in mind. You either learn the language at least a little bit before getting here, and not be as stupid as me to not know anything, to not do my research. And there are only two mainstream words mentioned in English across most of the stores. One is coffee, the second one is massage. These two are standard English words that you can find. Everything else is in Vietnamese, just the script is in English. The words are in English, but everything else is in Vietnamese. So you might want to get things handy with, so you figure out what you're reading and where you're getting to and what you're trying to eat or order off the menu. But I just struggled for about 20 minutes to try an order and trying to figure out where I was walking and what I was trying to get to. So the best part in Hanoi especially are these sit-out eateries. You have these tiny little tables and tiny little chairs, and you have people sitting all across the street and dining. The whole damn place is bloody lit up. I'm inside the store right now.
Hello, you want to see the chef? I have the chef in 20 minutes.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's quite lit up here. I think I've reached the dead end of the store. I'm literally walking alongside the track right now. As you can see, plenty of cafes and bars right across this side and on the other side of the track, or the road, or the path, whatever you call it. I don't know what the heck this is, man. There are bloody buildings on either side of the track, so close, and the train would come right through this place. My God. I can't imagine how this is going to go down. Well, let's wait and watch. Alright, so I just got off the train street and I managed to get some information. And since today is a Friday, the train's going to come by only by 9:30 p.m. So the time right now is about 5:30 and I've still got about 4 more hours to stroll around. So let me take my time and peacefully come back later. Hopefully I get a spot at one of the cozy cafes so I can just sit and watch the train pass by. There are some insanely beautiful cafes. I don't know if you can see one across the street. Very well lit, very nicely done up cafes across Hanoi, and especially the old quarter. Oh my God, I'm going to be run over by coming from a place like Bangalore, which is filled with motorcycles and cars and unorthodox styles of riding. Hanoi is a different league. It's something else. If you are someone with a faint heart, and if you're looking at crossing the streets in Hanoi, this is not for you. So we are at the beer street in Hanoi. So this is how the nightlife in Vietnam is. A typical Friday evening. Excuse me? Typical evening in Hanoi's beer street. Well, absolute chaos here. Absolute chaos. Big mob. Proper concert setup, man. Look at the kind of amount of space that there is in the front. So there's like this huge square with buildings all around, and And right at the center of the square is where this humongous stage, like a concert kind of a stage, is being set up. I can imagine what kind of a view folks at these cafes and restaurants and bars are going to have of the performances here. So let's head towards the train street and see if we can catch the train. That's quite a long train, huh?
I have customer.
You have a customer inside? Oh, nice. Train, and this is literally so close. I'm tiptoeing from the cafe that I was sitting in, and almost at the end of it. So everybody here is going to try and collect the bottle caps that they put. So if you can see, all these caps that they kept here, the beer caps, they're going to take it back home as souvenirs. When you talk about the traffic in Hanoi, you gotta check this out. There are vehicles, especially scooters, swarming in from all over the place. It's such a pretty setting here. I mean, the amount of lights that your eyes can take is literally something else. I hope you all can see my condition right now. Man, it's bloody cold. I never thought a Southeast Asian country could be this cold. So I'm walking back to my hotel now. So guys, that's about it for day one. I hope you all liked the video. Do keep watching for the rest of the videos. Keep me in your prayers. Take care. Bye bye. I'll see you all in the next one. Good night.